This ball of holiday cheer keeps hitting me in the head.
Oh, this is amazing. Welcome back to Rewind with bschwitty, because we elves try to stick to the four main food groups: candy, candy canes, candy corn, and syrup. Today on Rewind, we're doing the last of our 5 Christmas product reviews, holiday gift guides, if you will, for the wine lover in your life. Today I have Lauren Matney from laurenlovesvino.com joining me here. Some sort of... I honestly don't know how she's going to appear next to me. Either she's going to rip through time, or be a hologram, or maybe just a photo, because I'm horrible at editing. But say hello to Lauren, everyone. This is Lauren.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for having me, Brandon.
Thank you for coming on. So Lauren is a wine blogger. Like I said, laurenlovesvino.com. And also, she's passed her level 2 WSET in wine and spirits, which makes her like really knowledgeable in wine. And she's also works as a wine distributor currently, which is kind of cool because she gets to taste all of the alcohols and have like a really good knowledge on what's going on where, and just great at knowing wine. Today, what are we going to review today?
Well, first of all, I thought we weren't going to exchange gifts this year. However, I received this beautiful package from you in the mail. Tell us what this is.
This is from Kelly & Jones. It's a it's a fragrance company, and it is a sampler pack of their 5 wine fragrances, which is literally what it sounds like. It's perfume to smell like wine, or maybe it's wine that smells like perfume. I haven't figured it out yet.
I don't know.
So their product description for this is that this sampler pack, which you could also buy bigger bottles of their perfume, fragrances. They are called the Reserve Collection, that captures the love story of a winemaker and a perfumer. Each fragrance is inspired by the wine aromas of various varietals: sensual spice, luscious fruits, fresh citrus, and florals. When paired with your favorite wine, each essence enhances the nuances of the wine in the glass with a scent on the skin. I didn't read that last sentence until just now.
What do you think?
Each the scents that we have are Pinot Grigio, Riesling, Chardonnay, Merlot, and Cabernet. No specifics on what kind of cab. And they're perfect for that lady who wears too much perfume at a wine tasting.
Your drunk friend who is paranoid that they reek of booze and just decide to nip it in the butt and just smell like wine intentionally.
And finally, that attractive girl who lives 1,000 miles away and is really into wine and fashion. All right. So, the tests we're going to do today. Test number 1. Do they smell like the wine they're named after?
Okay.
So let's break into this.
Which one are you starting with?
The Pinot Gris, or the Grigio. Philistines.
Have you ever bought perfume for a woman before?
I bought Princess Diana's scent for my mother when I was 7.
Oh, wow. That's a really good choice. Very elegant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, Princess Diana. Yeah.
I know a few things about scents and perfumes.
Okay. I love it already.
The Pinot Gris? Sorry, I keep saying Gris when it's Grigio.
Well, I like it for perfume.
You do? I don't even know how to open this thing.
You yanked the thing off on the top.
You say that a lot, do you? There it is.
I like it for perfume.
Mm-hmm.
It smells really clean.
It really does.
I associate Pinot Grigio with cleanliness.
Let me read what the card says.
Yeah, do.
Pairing, the Long Island Sound. I took a sip. He took my hand. We drove off the boat into the cool Long Island Sound. My lips could taste grapefruit and green apple from our Sauvignon Blanc, blended with his kiss. The New York skyline floated on the horizon, cast in pastel lights from the street. So I smell a little bit of that green apple. But it really does smell perfumish.
Mm-hmm. It's really floral.
It is quite floral.
I like it for a perfume. I don't think it reminds me of Pinot Grigio at all.
Okay. And would you wear it? You did say you like it as a perfume.
So I have worn Chanel No. 5 since I was like 10 years old, and I haven't switched. That being said, I like this. If I wanted to wear something different in the summer, I would wear this.
So it's a summertime fragrance then.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
And finally, test number 3, and we're going to run through this for each one of the scents. Okay. Would you be fine if other people wore it around you?
So, I would.
See, I want to say I would, but it's almost, it has a little bit of alcohol on it, which, I know it's supposed to smell like wine, but it smells like there's just a hint of esters or some sort of off-gassing from alcohol on there, and I think I'd be fine passing it, but I don't know if I'd be okay, like, if I was on a bus or a BART or something and they're, like, pushed up against me.
Okay, but if you're on a bus and you smell this, I would rather smell this than, like, urine, which is what I usually smell on a bus.
That is a great point.
So, I think I'm good with smelling this on other people.
I forget our public transportation down here is a little bit cleaner than back home.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I would prefer this.
All right, so just douse people in the streets the next time you see them.
Okay.
All right, on to number 2, which I believe was the Riesling.
I'm excited for this. I love Riesling.
Oh, really? Oh, is that because there's a lot of Rieslings up there, or are you an Alsatian girl?
I'm an Alsatian girl.
Ah.
But I really like this. This is honey. This is citrusy. And like lily.
Is that citrus?
Yeah. Like an orange blossom.
I see that.
So a floral citrus. It's an orange blossom, technically, if it's going to be a citrus, but it's still a flower. Is it a flower or a citrus?
I think it's a flower, but a citrusy flower.
It's going to be a citrus.
Shall I read the notes?
Yeah, do.
I pulled the curtains and climbed out onto the fire escape balcony. It was hidden bliss above the city noise and busy sidewalks. My glass of Riesling sparkled in peach sunlight as I bit into a sweet pear milked into the city. Petals fell from the sky, between the ladders and into my glass. Getting more Irish and less British each time.
Pure poetry.
I have a way with words. Although I think this is either Kelly and or Jones.
Kelly and Jones definitely have a way with words.
They're master perfumers and
wordsmiths.
Wordsmiths, yes.
Okay.
So
what do you think?
I don't think it smells like Riesling at all.
No.
There's like a little bit of spice that you might find with that, but the floral and the fruit notes are nothing like Riesling.
Yeah.
What about you?
So it smells nothing like Riesling. To me, this is soap, but it's like not cheap soap. It's like really nice soap that you would have like if you have company coming over.
It does have like those little pearls.
And you like hide the cheap shit.
Right?
You like put the good soap out.
And I mean, actually, I was thinking potpourri.
Totally potpourri.
Like
a reed diffuser.
Yeah, the potpourri that a person with the bead soaps that would actually person that has like those blue bead soaps, and then there's a thing of potpourri from like 5 years ago that still smells like this for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they doused it in this. All right, test number 2 was would you wear it? I think as a guy I would abstain from wearing most of these, so I'm
Don't be so gendered.
That's true.
It's 2017.
But personally, unless something really steps out to me, I mean, the cologne that I rarely wear has orange blossom in it. I'll go check on that for you later.
Yeah. Would you like this if someone else wore it?
It's not overly offensive. I think it works as perfume, just like the last one.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say no to it.
Mm-hmm.
Although, if my significant other wore it, I would rather just douse them in actual Riesling.
Like a baptism.
Yes.
Riesling.
A baptism by fire wine.
Yeah. Totally. Perfect. Okay. I really like it. I don't know. I think it's just because I love Riesling, so I wanted to like it. But
it smells nothing like Riesling.
Yeah, but it has Riesling, you know.
The idea of Riesling?
I have a good association with Riesling.
Okay.
And so I think I wanted to like it, so I like it. And I do like it.
So
it's Riesling.
You would wear it yourself?
It's definitely, yeah, actually. I'm surprised to say that. I don't know. I thought these would smell more like their corresponding wines, but I really like them.
It's more of just like an essence and thought of the wine?
Yes, inspired by the wine.
Inspired by the wine, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Next would be Chardonnay. Oh, that's fun. They're doing it in order of heaviness, like you would on a tasting menu.
Yeah.
Oh, there's actually fragrance notes on these cards too. Last one was white peach, Anjou pear, can't read that, and raspberry leaf. Bergamot.
Do you know what bergamot is?
I don't.
It is the element in Earl Grey tea.
Oh, I love bergamot then.
Yeah, it's really nice. I don't really sense that in this, but I like bergamot.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, maybe that's that spice I was smelling, but I don't think it was. Chardonnay. Yeah. Yeah, I work really closely with Chardonnay.
Okay.
So.
Ooh, I don't know.
This smells more like that candle that you get that's beach scented.
Mm-hmm.
I think they went for like sandalwood instead of like French oak.
I think they made a mistake. Some like ingredients got mixed up or something.
There's a lot of vanilla. Oh, there's vanilla blossom according to the card.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, would you like me to read?
Please, yes, please. Don't let me down.
Notes of Chardonnay. Honeydew, toasted oak, which more like sandalwood, seriously. Vanilla blossom, and creme brulee.
Yeah.
No.
I don't get any of that.
I get vanilla. There's a lot of vanilla on it. I don't know if I'd say vanilla blossom, but...
Yeah, but it's like cheap vanilla.
Yeah. Like vanilla, the vanilla extract that you would... The artificial vanilla extract that you would use versus actual. Let me set the scene for us.
Okay, please do.
Pairing. Tuesday night. A Perry Street apartment. New York minutes pass by outside the window. A blanket warms my shoulders and slows time. I pour a glass of Chardonnay, break the burnt caramel on a creme brulee, and savor his letters. The words bloom into sweet lessons of life and love.
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you think? What's the first?
I think it smells like the old lady perfume. The one that's just so pungent that you're like, oh my god, who's wearing the female equivalent of Jacquard Noir?
My grandma smelled divine, though. She had amazing, impeccable taste in perfume. This perfume
She's
is the
related
old
to
lady.
you, so...
Well, no. This is the old lady that gives out pencils on Halloween.
Oh, yes. Old Mrs. Treebottom.
Yeah. You know, like when you were a kid and you played with Play-Doh and like you didn't wash your hands afterwards?
Oh, God.
This has that like salty kind of thing.
Oh, God.
Like Play-Doh.
Oh, my God. It really does. Wow. Yeah, she's right. It has that, just that smell of raw Play-Doh that's been out and used and, oh.
Like
And
brown,
you put it away and the
purple
residues
now.
on your hands. Oh, wow. Nice pull.
Just brings me right back. But not in the good way.
No. I don't think
Okay,
I ever had a
so-
good Play-Doh experience. Would you wear it?
I would if I was in my car on the way to somewhere. I don't know about you guys, but like every once in a while I'll be like in a pinch for a perfume and I'll just like, I keep perfume samples on hand and it's never what I want.
So these samples might actually end up in your car for future use.
Totally. The first two, yeah.
But you
Yeah.
said that you would wear this one too.
In a pinch.
In a pinch.
I wouldn't be happy about it, but I'd
And
wear it.
would you be happy with other people wearing it?
No. I wouldn't. I didn't really like this.
Not my favorite either.
Just being honest, yeah.
I mean, it really, the scene that they set really
Well, it was
reflects the
setting
line.
it up to be irresistible, but it wasn't. Shall we move on?
Sure. Moving on to the reds, we have Merlot here. Ooh, that smells better already. Although it also smells like bubbles.
Yeah.
Oof. That Chardonnay overpowers the Merlot.
I know, usually you're supposed to smell coffee beans in between.
I do know that, and actually I use that in wine tasting a lot, but I don't drink coffee, so I don't have it on hand. What do you think?
I think I do get a sense of like the dark berries. That's kind of where it ends.
Shall I read their notes?
Absolutely.
All right. Notes of Merlot: rhubarb, red currant, mission fig, candied violets. Have you ever had a candied flower before?
No. I've had a edible flower and I felt like I had arrived. It was at an art museum. It was like, oh yeah, this is it.
I think I've had
I'm
one
only
on a
eating flowers
salad.
from now on.
I think I've had one
Have
on
you
a
ever eaten a
salad.
candied flower?
No, just the actual edible flower. Or
And a
I ate the
nasturtium.
flower and it was on the salad. All right, the pairing. Are you ready for this?
Please.
A Brooklyn dinner party. We rushed underground and onto the Brooklyn-bound train. I don't know why my New Yorkers are British.
It's your trashy romance novel voice. And you're nailing it. Okay, keep going.
We rushed underground and onto the Brooklyn-bound train. The stop was just outside an ordinary row house and a friend's kitchen table. We uncorked bottles of Merlot and city stories. Red currant and rhubarb were velvet on our tongues. All we needed was good wine and each other. Scene. That's where they get the red currant and rhubarb, apparently.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That's so gross, those descriptions. Sometimes I'll be at a Chinese restaurant and, like, there'll be, like, a cheesy name for a dish, and I can't get myself to say it. And I'll just, like, I want that. Extra spicy. No water chestnuts. I just can't.
You can't with the name or the water chestnuts?
Either.
Why not water chestnuts?
Yeah. Okay, so this is nothing like Merlot.
No, it's not.
But you like this.
I mean, we drink good Merlot.
Right.
Maybe it smells like Franzia, because it kind of reminds me of the last time I had Franzia.
When was that?
We did a canned versus box versus bottled wine thing.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There's a little thing above us to go check that out. But that was a Zinfandel rosé. No, it was called a Sunsplash rosé or something like that, which was not their pink Zin or white Zin or whatever. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, I think it might have had Merlot in it. But it does kind of smell like Franzia. So maybe if we're going for cheap wine, which apparently you buy when you're going to a Brooklyn dinner party.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've never lived in a major metropolitan city like New York. So I don't know. What does one take to a Brooklyn dinner party? What kinds of Merlot? Because they did multiple bottles, and maybe there's just like, hey, we're gonna go buy.
Well, I don't think this friend who brought the Franzia is getting invited back to the dinner party.
It does say bottles, so that's fair. Maybe $2 chuck. So does it smell like the wine they're named after?
No.
I'm gonna say no.
No, I love Merlot, and I don't like this.
So it doesn't smell like Merlot. No. Would you wear it though?
No. This is just so not. I mean, I wouldn't wear this. I just don't want it.
And finally, would you be fine if other people wore it?
Yeah, clearly I'm not okay with it.
All right, so that's a pass on the Merlot. Cue the clip.
I am not drinking any fucking Merlot!
That was good. Moving on to the final red here, we have Cabernet. Doesn't say what kind. Could be Franc.
It could be anything.
Could be Sauvignon. Who knows? I think those are the only two Cabernets that I know.
Okay. What is your first inclination of this? I know what mine is. This is exactly like mosquito repellent. Like a
Citronella?
Yes. 100%. As plain as the nose on my face. This is a citronella candle. I can already feel like I'm never going to get Zika if I wear this.
That does actually, yep. That and like tea tree oil maybe?
Yeah, but it does smell, actually, hang on. So there's the citronella, but then there's something like...
It's like SPF.
Zinc, yeah.
Hawaiian Tropic.
Totally.
So they've taken both citronella and Hawaiian Tropic.
Combine them into a fragrance.
A little bit of tea tree oil. This is a tropical vacation instead of a Cabernet, which, again...
A very protected tropical vacation.
You just don't want to come back with malaria, or Zika, or God, traveling sounds awful. Shall I read us the notes?
I'm on bated breath.
Pink peppercorn, black cherry, tobacco, Haver,
Vintage leather.
and vintage.
No.
What's the second word on tobacco?
Or tobacco flower.
Oh, that's an F. Wow. Need my glasses.
Yeah, you need your readers.
Yeah. All right. Strap in for the
Okay,
final
read the pairing.
reading.
Do your best acting.
How about I read and you act it out?
Okay.
Pairing. A West Village... Alright, shake it out. Shake it out.
No, I was acting.
A West Village wine bar. Butterflies. I turned the corner of 4th Avenue and into the wine bar. Dark leather and wood contrasted with candlelight, and I saw him. Waiting with 2 glasses of Cabernet. The wine revealed our stories, and he held my hand on his knee. Spicy peppercorn and black cherry stained our lips.
Barf. Alright, have you ever, the thing that I was like, I know this. Have you ever worn, like, a medical mask?
Like a surgical mask?
Like a SARS mask, essentially, yeah. This is what, okay, so we have the citronella, the sunscreen, and then there's the inside of a mask, a surgical mask.
Yeah, if it's like the citronella version of, why am I breathing into this? Citronella version of a face mask.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has that lingering, like, stale air fabric thing going on.
So this perfume, it's like the doomsday prepper favorite smell, because you're not going to get Zika, and you're not going to get a sunburn, and you're not going to breathe in like volcanic ash. You know, it's not like any sort of Cabernet.
I mean, there's a little bit of vanilla, which is something that you might get off of a good barrel regiment, but not in this way. But I guess you wouldn't really want to smell like wood, would you?
I don't know. No, not really.
All right. So does it smell like Cabernet?
No.
It smells like... I've had a Visa Tui cab that might smell like this. But no. It smells like if you took a citronella candle and fused it with Hawaiian Tropic.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, would you wear it?
No.
I would also not, but maybe if everyone else had Hawaiian Tropic on and I was just like, oh, I forgot my sunscreen, but I want to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
And also want to repel all of the mosquitoes.
Totally.
Maybe I'd throw it on.
Yeah. I'm not wearing this. I wouldn't get mad if someone wore it. I wouldn't respect it. If that makes sense.
You heard it straight from her mouth. She wouldn't respect me if I wore it.
No.
All right. So, that answers the third question, the third and final test of these 5. Would you be fine if other people wore it? No. So, what's the final verdict on this? Did we liked the first 2? Yeah. I think the Pinot Grigio and the Riesling. The last 3, the Chardonnay, the Merlot, and the Cabernet. Again, just the fact that it's just called Cabernet pisses me off.
Yeah, conceptually it's nonsensical, for sure.
Just watch this video up here and you can learn how Cabernet Franc hybridized and became Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yes. I will say, though, that I was thinking that this would be like a big, like not gonna work.
Like over the top. And ridiculous.
Yeah, I was just kind of expecting not like any of these, but I really, really liked the first two. From a fragrance company, I think they've really hit the nail on the head in regards to like a lighter fragrance.
They are whites.
Yeah.
So, final verdict is pass on those two? Or, I mean, it passes the tests, those two?
Yeah.
All right. Buy some Pinot Grigio and some Riesling. I know who's getting some Riesling.
Pinot Grigio over the Riesling, but both are really nice. It just depends on what the lady or gentleman in your life is into.
I thought you liked the Riesling better.
Well, let me revisit.
And while she's revisiting, let me plug her again by saying, this is Lauren Matney of Lauren Loves Vino. Make sure to check out her blog, laurenlovesvino.com. And everyone, I hope you have a happy holiday out there. Or happy holidays. I think we're in the middle of Hanukkah right now.
Christmas, we are.
Christmas is on Monday. Boxing Day is the day after. Kwanzaa is that day as well.
Okay.
As is Festivus for the rest of us. And I'm missing two.
Which is your favorite holiday?
Clearly Kwanzaa.
Well, what is your favorite Christmas carol? Secular or otherwise?
A Christmas carol or Christmas song?
Either one. Whatever.
I'm partial to, and this is going to show my Seattle roots, Death Cab for Cuties version of Baby Please Come Home.
Oh, you love Death Cab.
I do. I'm a Benjamin Gibbard fan.
Anything on the Jackson 5 Spotify station is so good. I can't get enough.
Did you revisit?
It's the Riesling. You're right.
I know.
Yeah, it was really good.
So that's what Lauren's going to get in her stocking this year from bschwitty. And for Lauren Loves Vino, this is bschwitty saying I'm not signing off yet because check out Monday's episode where I do some sort of Christmas special. Still haven't finished it yet, so I don't know exactly what it's going to be. But hey, she might be in it. I'm going to be in it because this is my series. And maybe some other surprise guests. And I'm really looking forward to how I make that unfold in the next 3 days. Anyways, have a merry, happy, and I will see you on Wednesday, because the actual special might not feature me rambling like I am. For Lauren Loves Vino, this is bschwitty saying I will catch you next time.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.